Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. And today's reading is a pep talk for you. So we're going to see what makes you special, what's ahead of you that's going to be so great, all the positive things that sometimes we need to hear in order to continue through the day or through the week, right? So this is a pep talk for you. And all your suggested readings will be posted now this week. So stay tuned, so to say. So we have 4 possibilities to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So please take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of seconds. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading, and you chose number 39, Goddess Sekhmet and Fire Agate. Passion of the Lionheart, Crystal Goddesses 888. So you're someone who's very, very passionate. You're someone who feels deeply. So for you, things are not just superficial. They're not just random happenings. They're not just stuff that happens. For you, everything has a deeper meaning. And you are in your reality, in your surroundings, with a very strong presence, and you feel things around you in a very special and profound way. And when you are interested about something, when you're passionate about something, you are all the way, you're all the way in. You're not just half and let's see what happens. No, you have to be behind it 100%. And if you're behind something 100%, then you follow through. You're not a superficial kind of person. You're not a person that, it's kind of mild, or the way I'd like to put it, you're not beige, you're red. You're passionate, you're 100%. You feel your surroundings with such power. Yeah, you're very powerful. I would say really power. There's a power about you. There's this charisma about you. People cannot ignore you. You stand and people watch. Even if you're not doing anything special, you're just standing. But, people are not indifferent to you. And you are not indifferent to the world or to the energies of the world. You sense them. You may, of course, choose to kind of protect yourself and put some barriers up because you're also very sensitive. But people are never indifferent to you. You're a power of nature, really. Like, wow. And the things are coming your way, because I see here everything is like as being something that's coming now or is happening. For some of you, you're probably not in your country of origin. Maybe you're living abroad or you're staying some time abroad, because we have all these cards here with far, far away, creative daydreaming. Here we have every journey starts with a single step, and then we have homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. So if some of you may be living abroad, or you're planning on relocating or living abroad or travel. Either way, what I see here is this roaming soul. Even if you're living in the same place all of your life, your soul roams, right? Your soul is everywhere. And it's like you sense the world, not just your surroundings, not just your neighborhood. No, you sense the world. You get to know the world through the media. You get to know the world through books. You get, even like with astral traveling, right? You feel, you kind of know what is happening in other parts of the world, or you have like a very deep understanding also for other cultures, even if they're not your own, and even at first they don't make sense to you, but you're still very curious and kind of make sense. So what I have a feeling here for you, pal number 1, is that you're a very old soul, and by this I have the feeling that you've already been everywhere on this planet. You've already incarnated everywhere on this planet, and that's why many things seem very, very familiar to you. And you may be very attracted to ancient civilizations, be it Greece, be it Egypt, be it the Mayan culture, or even the Indian culture. So all these ancient civilizations, you're very drawn to them, to this old wisdom as well, to old philosophies, ancient philosophies, and even ancient religions. You're very drawn to them, to this old knowledge. Some of you are also very into sacred geometry as well. So again, you're not, when it comes to spirituality, you're not superficial. You're not someone like esoteric and you stay just on the surface. You go deeper, or you have a very genuine interest in studying something deeper. And with this daydreaming, so this makes you a very, very creative person. You're very creative, you're full of ideas, you're full of dreams. And here with these cards, what they're telling you is time to put these ideas into practice. Some of you, you're already doing it, you have already started the journey. But for some of you, you still need to arise. I don't know if you see here this card, I'll pull it, there you go. We have here number 13, arise. And number 13 in the tarot is the death card. So with arise is really like transform yourself. Leave the fear or a sense of regret or a sense of guilt behind you. It's like you're being called. You know, you have a calling. You, pile number 1, you're someone who has a calling, and you know you have something special to do here on this planet. And you're being called to do it. Not forcing you to do it. You know, you're not forced to do anything, but you're kind of being called to do it because it's your destiny, it's who you are. And because your destiny is to become a master. You know, being a master in something creative, being a master in something more spiritual, being a master in something more practical. And we have here music again, because this is Sarasvati. Sarasvati, I love her. It's one of my favorite, and Sekhmet is also one of my favorites. So this pile could be for me just because of these two beautiful goddesses. And Sarasvati is the goddess of music, is the goddess of study, and it's just amazing. Because you're someone, again, you study things, you go deeper, and you're very talented. And your talent will be in writing, because she also writes. So writing and music, you know, and probably you're a very good storyteller, and you probably have a very soothing voice as well. Because I have here a lot of water element, and it's like, and the color blue here as well. And this is communication, and water is always soothing. Water is healing. So maybe you could be a healer as well. And here with the gatherer, here is like you've been gathering experience, you've been gathering knowledge, you've been gathering courage for a very long time. But again, now it's time. It's time to show the world what you can do. Even if you think you're not prepared, you are. And the part of the mastery, you know, achieving this mastery is actually doing it. It's actually showing it to the world. If it doesn't work the first time, then try the second, third, fourth, fifth. So, you know, you have so many tries. It's okay. It's not just the first try and then give up. No, just go for it. And some of you will be traveling this year still, I would say. Some of you maybe beginning of the year, but you're planning on traveling, and this will be like a really long journey, and it's going to be wonderful. You're going to feel at home, because here with homeland, it's like going back home. And here with the turtle, then I have the feeling that for many of you, it's going to be someone like tropical, you know, like warm waters. I'm getting Mexico for some of you, but it doesn't have to be, right? But Australia for some others of you, I'm getting that as well. So, but it's a part of the world with really warm waters, really nice, and you feel at home, where the people are very friendly, welcoming, and you will be surprised, because I think you're still a bit, you know, afraid of this journey, because it's such a long time, or it's such a long journey, or a long way to get there. And you may be a bit apprehensive, but you're saying no, you're going to feel at home, and this is like the best time to do it as well, because I'm getting here with the gatherer. We see here these harvest symbols, and harvest is usually like end of summer, beginning of autumn, and this is exactly this time when I'm filming this. So it's, for me, it's telling me as well that the time is right. Even if you're watching this in summer, it doesn't matter, because the time is right for you, or in the winter, it doesn't matter. Now, when you're watching this, the time is right to do it, to travel, to get your creative work done. And the thing is, when you feel that you're overwhelmed, be it like by your obligations, having to pay rent and having to work even probably at something that you're not very fond of, and you're feeling just very, very tired, ask for help, from your friends, from your family, or from your spiritual friends. Ask for help. They will be there for you, because they also, like with this too, I also get the feeling that you have a very good contact with the other side, that you always feel heard actually from the other side, and that you feel at home. And I only noticed now we have 44 and 44 twice. Then we have 13, 3 plus 1 is 4. Then we have 3, 3, and 3. So 4 and 3, they're very special numbers for you. Keep that in mind, okay? And 39, this is also adds up to a 3 in numerology. It's quite interesting. So what I was saying, you are very blessed with your talents. You're very blessed with your gifts. It's just to get a move on. And it's like there's understanding here that it can be quite scary, because if there's something keeping you from starting, like an inner blockage, and you don't know what it is, this could also be that this inner blockage comes from another life, right? Or comes from something deeply buried in your childhood memories. And sometimes you cannot easily access this information. But the information I'm getting here is do it anyway, step by step. Really, every journey starts with a single step. It doesn't have to be a big jump. It doesn't have to be a shot in the dark, just, a little step after little step. But what I see here is it's time for you to get that harvest. It's time for you to see the fruits of your labor ripe, and to enjoy the success you actually deserve, because there are wonderful things coming your way. And this is just, it doesn't matter in which period of your life you are right now. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. I also have the feeling that your life is starting now. You're achieving a level of mastery, a level of maturity as well, that makes you now ready to go on this big journey of being yourself, not just being in your head of how it could be. This gives you the inspiration. This gives you the vision, the creativity. This is wonderful, but it can be that sometimes you're just a bit too stuck in your head. Now it's time to go, and you're going. And this is the good news here. You are really going. And this is going to be a wonderful journey, a new period of your life, a new cycle. It's starting now. And you are really also getting, you're traveling, and it's going to really influence you in many wonderful ways. And you're finally arising from your own prison. Yeah, like from your emotional prison. There's something here that has been holding you back for a long, long time, but this will fade away. Really, you are ready. You are ready to start your journey, and this journey will free your heart and your mind. Wow. Pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates, and I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. And you chose number 17, Angel Bath Coal and Aquamarine, Authentic Voice, Crystal Angels 444. So here for you, because we have authentic voice, the first thing, of course, that we see here is voice. Voice for you is very important. Some of you may have a very, very beautiful voice. You may be speakers, you may be singers, but through your voice, you really can get crowds behind you. This is really interesting. But with authentic voice here, it's like it's actually reminding you of being authentic. It's not saying that you're not. But we have here really interesting stuff here for you, because you're actually an inspiration for other people. And that's why here with an authentic voice is remember, like, to speak your truth no matter what. Why do I say no matter what? Because you're someone who gets a lot of attention, or you could get a lot of attention if you're not getting right now. And I'm saying you could because some of you may still be caught in a situation that is like these ancestors, ancestral line, generational shift, light to darkness. So it's like you are able to break a chain, a generational chain. There's something that's actually probably been dimming your light or keeping you from doing what you really, really want. And this has to do with has to do with your upbringing of this generational, handing over traumas, belief systems, and so on. But you are in the position of breaking this chain, because you are very, very strong. But you may not realize this, and some people don't even realize it as well, that how strong you are, because people only see the surface of you, and the surface of you, if I can put it that way, is actually you're very, very beautiful. You have something about you that's almost like otherworldly, right? When you have here with Maya illusions, but if you see the picture and them together, it's a beauty that's almost out of this world. And people get a bit mesmerized about it. And this is the moment with this kind of attention. Sometimes we can get a bit off track, right? Or we can be then, when we notice we are following paths that are not really our own, and especially when you get a lot of attention, and we can get really addicted to attention, and this may cause a problem. But the good thing here about it is you don't really fall into that box, because we have Earth here. And this is telling us that you're very, very grounded. You're a very grounded person, even if you're very beautiful, even if you're very attracted. There's something about you that's very grounded, and really this keeps you from being carried away by some superficial ambitions. You have something else that is really very powerful, and this is your integrity and your connection to Earth. And here, with this, your connection to Earth and the authentic voice, some of you may even be I'll try that again, may even be activists, right? You may be fighting for the rights of those who have no voice, like animals, children, the environment. So you may be someone, or victims of violence, of any kind of violence. You're someone who really uses your talents, uses your also your appearance, your alluring appearance, in order to get attention to these really important themes. And so this gives you like this integrity. So you're not only beautiful, you have this integrity, and you have this kind of mission, and you have this strength as well to make a change, to help a change come into being, because you're inspiration for other people. Of course, this inspiration is also telling us that you're very, very inspired, you're very creative, you get a lot of insights. But to hear the most, or the strongest message that I'm getting here, is that you inspire other people, right? And one thing that is also a trait of yours is actually you are very, very charming, and you can, I'm not going to say can, I'm going to say let. Yeah, you allow people to believe whatever they want. You allow people to project their longings and their fantasies onto you. So you can become a canvas, like an empty canvas, and people then project what they want onto you. So this tells me, although it may sound strange, some of you can even be models. Models, or some kind of artists, where people, could be actors, people project that. So you could be in the fashion business, you could be in the acting business, but no matter what business you are, you still use that power of influence. It could be influencers as well, of course, but you can use that power of influence to kind of draw people's attention to what really matters right now on our beautiful planet. And you're someone who's very blessed as well. You're very, very lucky and very protected here with the blessing of Al Hakim. You're very protected, and you're also very self-confident, and you know that no harm can come to you, but not in a cocky or arrogant way. No, you just feel also very connected. And the main thing for you is this integrity, is you speaking out, is you being true to yourself. No matter what fashions or the businesses or whatever, you have to be your true self. But you have like a lovely way of doing this. So you're not someone that has that overt passion, that goes raging through the crowds kind of thing. No, you're like, your energy is a lot more peaceful, is like, I would say, kinder as well, more compassionate, and you have a way, again, with your voice, of really like alluring people. Of some of you could be singers as well. I don't know if I said that already, but it's like you have a way of attracting people onto your energy, onto your circle of interests as well. And with this, you can shift. I'm really like always looking to this card, because for me, it's not just the story or the history of your family. I see this in a bigger scale here with the planet Earth. So it's like you even may feel that the whole of the planet Earth is your family, and you want to make a change, you want to shift, and you are able to do this. You are able to have the insight and then inspire others. And you're someone who travels the world. If you haven't traveled yet, you will. This is the cards are saying. You're going to travel the world, either because of your work or because of the causes you defend or would like to represent, right? But you'll be traveling the world. And I see here, like, your work is blessed. So your intentions are blessed. Your intentions are good. And you'll be doing a lot of good on this planet. You'll be bringing a lot of light, a lot of insights to people's minds, to people's lives. So you're going to be the big shifter, going to be one of the big shifters of this world. You're going to shift this energy into something more pure, more beautiful, and turn this planet in something more harmonious for everyone on it. Wow. Pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. And you chose number 5, Angel, Yahel, and Labradorite Individuality, Crystal Angels 444. So what I see here for you, pile number 3, is it is time for you to stand on your own and to take what is yours. And I get this from all these cards together as well, right? Because you often feel, if we get here the card in the middle, we have 34, into the world, not of the world. And you often feel like you are here, but you really don't belong here. That people don't get you, or you don't get people, because you're someone who does everything for others. You're someone who's always ready to sacrifice yourself for others, but you rarely seem to find or to get the appreciation that you're owed, and that people actually are not as thankful as you think they should be. And this creates a disbalance within you, and it's like you're always sacrificing yourself for the whole, for the team, for the community, for the family. And it is time for you to stand on your own. It's time for you to protect your energy, right? Because the people that are around you, and see this card here, the sacrifice card, and here it says there are those worth making and there are those that will destroy you. And you see the colors of the card, they're so dark, it's like murky water. And here with this card, blessing of Zara, is really telling you you're surrounding yourself with murky water, and it's time to get yourself clear water, quality food for the soul. And you're surrounding yourself with negative people. And I know it doesn't still sound like a pep talk right now, but it's actually the card, especially this owl card, is telling you, you know, you actually can see through any BS. You are very discerning, you are very intelligent, but for some emotional reason, you got stuck into certain situations, into certain circles with certain people, but these are not serving you. And you're getting this revelation, you know, this knowledge, this insight will come to you like lightning. And here we have a little dragon, and dragons also stand for wisdom. So suddenly you're going to see things really clearly, and you're going to realize what your worth is, and you're going to finally realize how wonderful you are and how much you give to the community or to your family or to your work, that you're actually irreplaceable, right? Even if people make you feel like you're not that important, that's not true. You're just so wonderful, and you have such a big heart, and you give so much. You're always ready to give up to the others. You're always so loving, and I could almost cry right now. It's so beautiful. And but people don't seem to appreciate it. They actually seem to take it for granted. And so what the card's saying is your time is now. Your time is now to really see things for what they are. And you're going to here with Lighty, with Revelation, and the owl, or the Lychee. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. So they're saying you're going to see this, you're going to discern, you're going to realize who is keeping your soul hungry and why. You know, and you're going to realize that you've been sacrificing yourself for the wrong cause, for the wrong people. And not that the sacrificing itself is wrong, but it's just, it's destroying you, it's actually draining you, and it's time to come back to life. And that's why we have here the Midnight Prince telling you, what do you want? And this is the prince that will grant you any wish. You just have to say, what do you want? What do you really want? And you're a very selfless person, so probably if someone asks you, what do you want, you're going to put others first. You're going to wish something where everybody wins. But here, you know, with this card, is really telling you, think of yourself. It's time to think of yourself. Think of your happiness, of your fulfillment, of your inner peace, of your growth. Because by this rate, you're being drained at a speed that you won't be able to help anyone else in the future. You won't be able to give anymore, and you probably even fall ill, and that won't help anyone. So now is the thing, is thinking of yourself. What is good for you? What feeds your soul? What makes you happy? And be honest. With the Midnight Prince, there's no right or wrong. It's just you being honest with yourself, because the Midnight Prince can fulfill any wish, anything you want. But you have to be honest. You have to know what you really want, and you have to know what is going on right now within your life, because you are being blessed with an opportunity of freeing yourself from the shackles of the past, freeing yourself of what's robbing you of your energy. You are being given this opportunity. But don't get into stress that it's going to be a one in a lifetime opportunity. No, this opportunity will be coming back and back and back, knocking on your door until you're ready to open. But I see here that you'll be ready now. You really, with these two cards, is really suddenly makes pow, and everything is clear. And it's not like a gift from the heavens that suddenly happens. No, this realization has been growing on you, you know, has gaining momentum for quite some time, because you're not stupid. Here with the owl is telling us that you are very, very intelligent. and you're very discerning and you have a lot of wisdom, but you also have a very big heart, and you've been forgiving. You've been, giving it like a blind eye to certain situations or people because of your wonderful big heart. But then suddenly say stop, because this momentum has been gaining in a strength, and suddenly just say it's enough. And this moment is coming really fast, and it's going to be here near, in the coming days, or the latest the coming weeks. And this will free you, and this will give you this sensation of freedom and of being one with your path, being one with your soul mission, right? Of being yourself, being who you are, and having the feeling that you are allowed to be who you are, that you don't need to please others first, that you don't need to put others first in order for probably one day you be yourself and you being happy for yourself. This is changing now. This is a wonderful moment, because now it's you on the forefront. Now it's you that comes first. And only then will you be able to help others, but without draining your life force. And you'll be giving your energy and attention because you want to, and not because you feel you need to. And this is a big change. This is really the game changer. And you become stronger, you become more connected with your inner source, and then you're unstoppable. You have a lot of good to do in this world, but you don't have to pay such a high toll, to do this. Your life force doesn't have to be drained because of that. What I see here is someone who's really strong, creative, and one with the universe. And the moment you are, and you put yourself first, then everything follows in a beautiful manner. And pile 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 4, this is your reading. And you chose number 25, Ascended Master Yogananda and Rhodonite Empowered Service, Crystal Masters 333. Now, you are someone who's very kind. You're very also family oriented, empowered service. So with empowered service is to be there for others, is to help others, to care for others. And this is something that's part of your nature. You're very kind, you're very loving, you're very helpful. And it's one of your greatest joys is really to be there for other people. And some of you, your biggest wish is to become a mother. For others, you're already a mother or a parent. And this is one of your biggest joys. And it's not always easy. And it's really requires some level of sacrifice as well. But it's something that gives you a lot of pleasure, because you see this caring for others, be it your own children or family members or even strangers. This actually, you feel like it's a divine service, a spiritual service unto others. It's like a spiritual mission you have. And this really fills you with happiness and fulfillment. And this is a really nice and loving energy you have. I love it. Oh, really, it's kind of healing my soul right now. Really beautiful. It's very soft and kind. And you do everything out of love, out of kindness, out of compassion, and understanding. You're someone who sees the good in other people. You're someone who you can always see the silver lining no matter what. But funnily enough, seeing the silver lining may be a problem for you right now. If for yourself, for other people, you always see the best in them. But right now in your life, there seems to be a kind of upheaval here with the dance of the divine feminine. And some of you may be wishing to become pregnant, right? And this is why with the first 3 cards, this could be very literal here. Or you're wishing to find a partner, or you're wishing to, start a family. And the answer is yes. This is your pep talk. The answer is yes. Yes, you're going to find a partner. If you're single and you've been really hoping for this, yes, you will find a partner. Yes, you'll start a family. Yes, you'll have a child, or you'll get pregnant. If there's something you've been really looking forward to. Yes, the answer is yes, 100% yes. And then we also have, like, supporting this, we have here Sophia, the divine wisdom. Now, Sophia is actually the creator of the universe in the Gnostic writings. So she is the mother of us all. So she's not just wisdom, she's also the creative force. So again, we have this creative force here. But this, for instance, some of you may even become pregnant without realizing it or without wishing for it. So please, if you really don't want to get pregnant, then take the due precautions. But be it, if it's something you want or something you do not want, but all this, like in your love life here, in your family life, there's a big revolution right now or soon to happen. And this will turn your life upside down, because even if when a wish comes true, it can really overwhelm us. Yeah, because with all that it brings with it, because, for instance, if it's a child that you want, it can change your life completely. First of all, for most of the couples, the first year you hardly get some sound sleep. You cannot sleep for very long, and that is a bit disruptive. It's beautiful, the whole experience, but it can be disruptive, and you have other responsibilities, you have to have other routines. So that's what I mean with upheaval. So it's a beautiful experience, but it's a bit of upheaval, and especially if you're not expecting it to happen. But what I see here is you adapting to it and using your wisdom, using your love, your compassion. So the cards are telling you, your wish is going to come true. You're going to have that partner. You're going to start a family. Your wish is coming true. Maybe if it doesn't seem like it right now, even if you believe that your chances are very bleak, here we have trust the process. It's going to happen. And you're going to adapt to your reality, because it's going to hit you like a tsunami, and it's going to be beautiful. You're going to be very, very happy. But again, can be really overwhelming. When wishes come true, it's kind of, oh my God. But it's going to be very nourishing for you, and you're going to be able to adapt to it and to take it in and to become the person you always wanted to be. It's going to fill you with joy. It's going to fill you with maturity. It's going to feel you like you have grown as a person, as a soul. So this is, it may seem like, I would say, like a hurricane, right? Especially at the beginning. But actually, it's going to be one of the most wonderful experiences you've ever had. And again, this is a wish coming true. And again, here with the Acorn's invitation, touch, exchange, connection, you're going to have this connection. You're going to have your partner. So this is going to be beautiful. This is going to be beautiful. For some of you, this is not just about love and starting a family. This is also about a career, right? Because here we have a lot of creativity, and we have all this power. And for me, water is also creativity, and it's also like healing. So we have all this energy coming together, and it's like a wave of creativity washing over you, so to say, and you can take it and transform it in a creative way, in an artistic way, or simply starting a business with all these ideas, with all these visions. And here with this invitation, this is also being invited to partner with other people to start a company or start a partnership, and this can take you a long way. And this is something you've been hoping for a long time. And again, all this experience, be it on a creative realm, on a business realm, or on a family and love area, it's going to sweep you off your feet. And at first you're going to feel a bit out of control, but that soon will wane down because you'll be in control. Here with water, you're just going to flow with it. You're going with the flow. So again, here, trust the process, have faith, because everything will be according to your wishes, and you're going to be able to create a brand new reality for yourself. It's like, and also with Sophia here, with the divine wisdom, what I get here is like, everything is under control. Fear not. Just dance the dance, flow like water, and relax, and just take it as it comes. Take reality as it comes. It's going to be beautiful, overwhelming, and it's going to change your life forever in a very, very positive way. So, pile number 4, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.